If you clicked on this video, I'm going to assume that you know what Victorious is, but for those of you who are so uncultured, Victorious was a Nickelodeon show that ran from 2010 to 2013. It's about Tori, played by Victoria Justice, the new girl at a performing arts high school. She meets a zany cast of characters, there's musical numbers, wacky hijinks, etc. Well, in 2014, a Belgian production company called Studio 100 was like, we can do that, and created Ghost Rockers, a show about a new kid at a performing arts high school. He meets a zany cast of characters, there's musical numbers, wacky hijinks, and solving murder mysteries. In episode 1, we're introduced to the protagonist, Jonas. Jonas isn't exactly the most interesting character. He's the blank slate so that viewers can see themselves in his shoes and imagine themselves having the same experiences. On the bus, he meets Jimmy, an awkward, curly-haired boy who's riddled with anxiety. He's going to a performing arts school called DAM, which Jonas wanted to go to, but his mother wouldn't let him. Jonas follows Jimmy off the bus, and we're introduced to the rest of the cast. There's Charlie, an excitable basket case with dyed hair. Mila, an alternative girl with a violent disposition. Brandon, a meme popper boy whose father is a principal. And Alex, the camp cocky type. In season 3, he gets a boyfriend, it's the most wholesome thing ever. Jonas crashes the music class, but he gets found out pretty quick. He's invited to an audition, which doesn't go well, but one of the teachers passes by and insists on giving him a chance because apparently he reminds her of someone else. A past student, perhaps? Or is it? In the meantime, everyone is struggling in their area of interest. Jimmy gets stage fright playing the piano, Charlie annoys the drama teacher, and Mila attacks another girl in dance class. The principal makes an announcement about the autumn exams. The students he likes get to do a piece on their own, but he forces Jonas, Mila, Charlie and Jimmy into a group. Alex is originally allowed to perform on his own, but then he cuts off the electricity while the principal's son is singing, so he gets thrown in the group too. Our 5 misfits find a secret corridor behind a vending machine, where the basement is filled with old instruments. They pick them up and start playing a song like magic. Jonas plays guitar, Jimmy plays the drums, Charlie plays bass, and Mila sings. Alex gets the keyboard, but it's not possessed like the other instruments, so he actually has to use his talents to play along with them. What a Chad. They decide to form a band for their autumn exam, and they call it Ghost Rockers. A bunch of high school outcasts start a music group. Now, where have I seen that before? As much as I've dragged the show for not being the most original, I still really enjoy it. The main plot is that they're given songs to play by the possessed instruments, and by deciphering the lyrics, they learn more about who the ghosts were, how they were killed, and ultimately by who. The show ran for 4 seasons. In season 1, they solve a murder mystery. In season 2, they learn more about that mystery and realize they didn't have the full story. Season 3 has a whole separate murder mystery, and I haven't actually watched season 4 yet, but you get the idea. The first 4 original episodes are available on YouTube, and the entire Norwegian dub is on nrk.no, but only with a Norwegian IP address, which brings us to today's sponsor.